Water, Alabama's greatest natural asset. Whitewater mountain streams and flowing springs. Vast groundwater resources. Slow meandering rivers, quiet lakes, and stately reservoirs. Swampy marshes and wetlands. Estuaries and subtropical deltas. The Alabama Gulf Coast. Alabama is home to more than 77,000 miles of streams and rivers that define our landscape and communities. They are historical avenues of trade and community building and are the most recognizable feature in our natural surroundings. They sustain our way of life and sense of place and tie us to one another in a way that no other feature does. Alabama waterways are truly a treasure of our state. Watersheds offer us a way to understand our landscape and rivers. Watersheds are nature's boundaries that represent all of the land that drains into a specific water body. Healthy watersheds produce clean water, support productive farms and forests, vibrant cities and towns, and sustained economic growth. Healthy watersheds allow people to fish, swim, and boat without fear of illness, support plants and animals that have flourished there for ages, and enhance economic opportunities and our quality of life. How clean our water is depends entirely on the activities within the watershed. When we think of water pollution, we often think of activities that discharge directly into our rivers and streams. However, pollution comes from many sources. More often, our individual activities within the watershed produce polluted runoff. Activities that place stress on our water include all of the things that we as humans do on the landscape. Even our recreational activities can sometimes place stress on water. Education is the key to reducing polluted runoff. Individuals, community policymakers, and business leaders often do not realize how their everyday decisions impact the health of the watershed. To effect change, education is essential. To sustain improvement, conservation is fundamental.
I think the greatest opportunity that we have today to improve water quality in our rivers and streams is through addressing non-point source pollution. Unlike point source pollution that comes from the end of a pipe or a discharge, non-point source pollution generally originates from stormwater runoff from our streets, from construction sites, farmland, from the improper disposal of oil or antifreeze when we service our vehicles, and from even the things that we do around our homes when we put fertilizer on our yard or herbicides or pesticides. These things can and do impact water quality in our rivers and streams. And I think the greatest obstacle to addressing this issue is the lack of knowledge that we have concerning the cause and effect relationship between what we do and how it impacts the environment. Alabama Power Company sees the Clean Water Partnership as an opportunity to participate in a program designed to provide information, education, and stakeholder involvement to help people understand better the relationship between what they do and the impacts on the environment.
To address these issues, the Alabama Clean Water Partnership, a not-for-profit organization, is bringing interested citizens and water users together, providing a neutral forum, focusing on water-related issues and challenges, becoming a part of the solution for long-term water quality improvement and conservation in a non-regulatory way. The goal of the Clean Water Partnership is that it become just that, a partnership of all concerned individuals and groups. Working jointly to focus financial and human resources, the partnership approach allows for more efficient and concentrated efforts by multiple partners in specific areas, increasing the chance of successful projects, education, and outreach. With facilitators in the 10 major river basins across the state, the Clean Water Partnership works as a catalyst, bringing stakeholders together and offering assistance with all types of environmental activities.
So the devil's in the details, but I think that the implementation can work through the process we're going through right now with the Alabama Clean Water Partnership. For so many years we've tried to top down where we threaten people with regulations and it didn't work, and it's not working today. So the bottom-up approach where we're all a part of the solution and not a continual part of the problem, I think will make the implementation much better.
So everybody is a user. Everybody is upstream and everybody is downstream if you stop to think about it. This is a partnership between all of us. All this water we have to share. There's only so much of it in Alabama. We all need it. We all need to share it, and we all need to play a role in keeping it clean.
The Clean Water Partnership unites citizens from diverse segments of the community: business and industry, environmental groups, farmers and foresters, teachers and their students, homeowner associations and garden clubs, local, state, and federal government, all working together to address a common interest: water quality.
One of the reasons we got involved with it was because it was a partnership of everybody from the big paper mills and the foresters and the loggers to the environmentalists. Everybody is involved in it, and everybody has an equal seat at the table and can express their views and can work together to come up with solutions to protect our water and make sure that the water is as clean as it can be.
We do have competing interest for water here in the state of Alabama. Several years ago, we would never have thought we would be short of water with 60 inches of rain per year. But as population increases and the problems arise from urban and rural interfacing, there is competition for the water. We're going to have to work together as a community. We're going to have to work together as farmers and urban folks, and we're going to have to get together and come up with a plan and see how that we can both coexist together. What we're talking about is quality of life for the citizens of Alabama, and I think that's the basic bottom line.
The point in uniting the diverse partners that make up the Clean Water Partnership is to identify and address water-related issues and challenges so that together we can protect, restore, and conserve Alabama's greatest natural resource, our waterways. The Clean Water Partnership combines on-the-ground conservation projects, scientific monitoring, and education and outreach to support the conservation of Alabama's water resources.
Alabama Power Company operates 12 hydroelectric projects located on the Tallapoosa, Coosa, and Upper Warrior Rivers. Water quality in these projects is very important to the company and allows us to provide a low-cost, reliable source of electricity, while at the same time providing other beneficial uses such as recreation, municipal water supplies, and water for other industrial users. Impairment of water quality in these projects would not only impact our ability and others' ability to use these waters, but also would affect our ability to discharge effluents from our processes back into these receiving streams. So it's very important that water quality be maintained as high as possible to provide all of these beneficial uses.
There are many opportunities for you to become involved with the Partnership's clean water efforts across the state. Attend meetings of the Clean Water Partnership, providing your ideas and expertise. Assist with monitoring efforts, water festivals, stream cleanup events, and restoration projects. Support projects locally, regionally, or statewide being implemented by the Clean Water Partnership with your time and financial resources. Donate to a specific watershed or project. Your donations are tax deductible and allow greater flexibility for funding of local, regional, or statewide partnership efforts.
You know, I just think that the future is ours to make what we will of it. We go back to 1972 when we look at the conditions that we had in the environment and the Clean Water Act and where it got us to today. We're not there. The Clean Water Act is going to have to be revisited to give us the nexus that we need to get to the other levels of wastewater treatment, stormwater management, and other things like that. And also to show the future generations that we did make it better. It'll never be as pure and pristine as it was the day that this world was created, but we can certainly do our part to make it better.
Please help us reach our goal of assuring that Alabama's water resources remain clean and usable now and for future generations, providing for vibrant communities, continued quality of life, and enjoyment for all of Alabama's citizens.